Hi everyone, in this video I want to finish my project with a framed bike. I bought a smooth 4mm thick aluminum sheet. Textilite also had such thickness, so everything should be assembled without any problem. I cut one piece of suitable size from the sheet and went to the machine. Now it needs to be fixed to the table. In order not to accidentally hit the self-tapping screws with a cutter, I used a piece of plywood. It'll show the location of the frame. I fastened the sheet, turned on the spindle, and began to watch the machine cutting the frame part. While watching the process, I poured the machine oil into the cutting place. Who knew that the machine with such weak frame can cut such a large-scale metal part? To produce one detail it took 4 cutters and 14 hours. And all these 14 hours I had to stay near the CNC machine and monitor its operation. When the cutter was already cutting the last millimeter, I had to clean the place of cutting as the chips clogged the slot and broke the cutter. Finally the detail was ready and it could be taken off the table. For the second frame part I'd like to try another cutter instead of the universal full-side mill. It'd be a single start special one for aluminum. I didn't notice much difference, only the chips became much larger and didn't clog the saw cut too. While the detail was cutting out I corrected the first workpiece. I set the incorrect starting point and it went a little beyond the edge of the sheet. I welded the missing piece to it. Another 14 hours passed and the second detail was ready. I washed them from oil and chips and sandpapered the shiny surface. Now we need to cut the back fork. It'll be cut out of a 8mm Dural Plate D16T. I also fixed it on the table and launched the machine. Those 2 details took just 1 day to be cut out. The plate wasn't quite even and there was left half of millimeter on one side. I removed the slab and cut it manually using a cutter and a drill. Also treated them with an orbital sander and began to prime the details with special aluminum priming. Then painted them with a finishing decorative layer. When the details got dry I assembled the bicycle. A frame in this form weighs about 5 kilograms and the fork with the wheel turned out to weigh 5 kilograms. I set the wheels and went for a test. The framed bike doesn't look different from the previous version, but it totally wins in strength. This bicycle has 3 speeds, it is quite comfortable to ride. I would lift the steering wheel a bit for myself, but in general it turned out to be a great bicycle with an unusual appearance. I want to change the color of the rims into black and install the motorized wheel. And what do you think about that? Write about it in the comments. That's all I've got for today. If you like this video, put your thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you not yet. See you in the next video.